Alright, hey guys, Dougie Boy, again, part 8. Yes, 8 of Car Mechanic. I think Charlie's around here somewhere. I don't even
I'm Sawyer.
Okay. He went really quiet, and I think he I thought he fell over on his desk and was foaming out of the mouth, but we're good, apparently. As you guys can see, I mounted and balanced the tires while in between episodes. But we still need to paint this. I'm gonna put oil in the engine. We need to put the engine in first, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But we'll put the engine in. Put oil in the engine. I'll make sure everything's hooked up right, mounted up right, and so on and so forth. And then I think we're gonna put it on the dyno. Because this was putting off 793 horsepower. And I'm gonna put all new performance parts. I mean, I went from 500 horses all the way up to 1,200 and something horses. So I can definitely get a big jump out of this, especially starting off at 793 as I accidentally clicked the inventory. Good job, Fat Fingers. Good job. Great job. There we go. Oh, come on, game. Don't do it to me. Charlie, I think I almost forgot to buy a starter. I remember because I'm putting the gearbox on now. So I'm pretty sure I will have to buy a starter. Yeah. I have to buy a starter. Alright, so buy a starter, put oil in the engine, paint it, put it on the dyno. Sounds about right. Alright, so we're good on here, we're good on this. Right here, right here. That would be engine. It's pretty far down though. It's around here. Right there, V8. Alright, we'll go ahead and throw that on. Put some oil in the motor while we're here. And then we won't have to worry about it. And then we can... Alright, we got that done. Let's go lower the lift. Put my engine crane back. I think I need that for a little bit. Alright, we'll go ahead and throw some oil in this. Alright, so we got that done. Go ahead and move her over to the paint shop. I don't know, I'm going to see how it looks in the factory color. And if it looks really good in the factory color, I'll leave it at that. But I was thinking black, personally. I mean, it looks good, but... Alright, now that looks really good. I painted it flat black. More like a glossy black, actually. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Can I do liveries on this? There isn't any. Whatever. Alright, we'll go ahead and move her over to the dyno.
Okay.
Alright, Charlie, 793 horsepower to... ... pretty much. Alright, 793. Let's hear this thing. Oh, jeez. It's a beastie motor. Jeez. Alright, so 793. I want to hear what it sounds like when it cranks it. Oh, jeez. Listen. Holy crap. I'm done. I'm done. I quit.
What happened?
The horsepower jumped from 793 to 1,441.
Okay, well, rip.
Yeah. You think? Oh, wait a minute. It actually says something. Use ET50s. I hope that's the ET I bought for the tires. It says use ET50, and I think that means, like, for better traction, use ET50s. Alright, I put race tires on it. 4, and then I went to 20s. I didn't. I'm not worried about it. If it really, like, screws up the handling, then I will change it. If it doesn't, whatever. Alright, we're gonna put this back on the lifter. Charlie, you would love this thing, jeez. It's nice, though. It looks like something straight out of Fast and Furious. Alright, let's go to this test track. Take the GT350 wide body. Let's go test what this thing does. I think I'll be able to fry some tire, but that's me. I just might need a calculation on whenever I'm gonna go to the airport after I test this on the track, and I'm just gonna go straight stretch. Hopefully it doesn't swerve. If it does, I'll have to. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic. If it swerves, I'll have to adjust it, but I want to see how fast I can get it. But I mean, I kind of expected it. If it was a supercharged Shelby, you kind of expect it to be fast.
Are you gonna put the better ET tires on it?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really affecting it right now.
I think maybe on my GT it may need to, because I think it's way too quick.
This thing looks beastie. Sounds like it too. Yeah, let's go test the suspension. It actually, whoa. Suspension's good, but whenever I hit a bump, it flew up in the air because I was going too fast. By the way, don't hit grass with this. If you hit grass with race tires, you're gone. You best kiss your booty goodbye. It's got good brakes on it, jeez. I came sliding in, but I stopped. Charlie, I think you would love just the looks of this thing. This thing's nuts, dude.
I tell you, Zach, I fell today.
Yeah. You
Now
told
I
me a little.
nosedived
Yeah, you told me a little bit. You didn't tell me a lot.
Man, pretty much I was walking my dog. Thing. Suddenly, wild concrete appears.
It uses face dive. It's super effective.
Nah, it like suplexed me face first into the ground.
It used body slam. It was super effective.
Well, like, there's this like really steep hill over by where I live, and then like I went down it, I tripped at the last thing, and then I lost and right when I went to go regain my balance, my dog like ran forward a little bit, and then he caused me to fall, and I fell. Yeah, I nosedived and about hit the concrete.
Oh, I would have jumped right after that concrete.
I would have head first, like right into the concrete pipe, would have died.
I would have went right after that concrete.
It's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Physics is gonna happen. thing rocking and rolling. First, I want to get my thumbnail. Got them fancy PA plates on this thing. Alright. Jeez, you hear this thing? Doesn't really slide though. Oh wow, you know, like the little music, it has touchscreen music.
Yeah.
In this, it says created by Deadbob777, like his name. Oh, I'm frying tire up against this wall. Here we go. I'm not even touching the steering wheel. Fifth gear, 245 kilometers. And then it started like, pretty sure I gotta restart this. I can at least get the fifth gear without it. Do you hear this thing hitting off the odometer though?
Yeah.
It sounds like a machine gun.
Sounds like Habib the terrorist.
Alright, second gear, third gear. Whenever you shift, this thing jumps up and 269, 270 kilometers, 271, 272. Alright, I got 272 in fifth gear. This thing only has 5 gears. Charlie, can you Google that for me?
Thing needs like 10 gears.
I know. 272 kilometers an hour. 272 kmh to mph. 169 miles an hour. So pretty much 170 miles an hour.
That's not bad.
That's really not bad. Because honestly, if you put a different gearbox in this and you get more gears, space out your gears. It's like a beast for a drifter though. It stays straight till about 5th gear. Once you get that final gear, it's all over the place. Or like you cut the steering wheel, it actually will drift. That was a nice drift, man.
It's like kind of like a vomit green.
This thing doesn't even have a driver's seat.
Pretty much what they are. In essence, it's just horsepower.
I'm astonished with how fast this thing is. You hear this thing?
Prepare to be astonished.
This is in reverse, listen. I'm in like the cinematic camera to where you can set it in one position and watch it. I'm just watching this car just cruise away. Crap, 265, 270, 272. Wow, I hit 272, hit a wall. First person is really sketchy.
Nice. Oh, dude, this is basic leaf springs on the back. Dude, I actually like basic leaf springs. They're nice because you get to repair like 90% of the parts, so.
This is a car, if you want to drag race at a red light, you do not want to go up against this thing. This thing hits the odometer more than it actually shifts. It hits the odometer.
That's all most of my cars do.
Dude, this thing hits the odometer 15 times before it's even supposed to shift. And I'm watching this thing in reverse. Like, even backed away from this thing with the camera, it's still loud. I think this is probably like, this thing's amazing. It's got like the 2015 2017 body, but it's modified. This thing is just beasting. Like, have you seen Need for Speed Payback? That Mustang on there, the 2017.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Just look at the cover of the game.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's got like green tinge to it. And I mean, it's nice. This thing tops that thing by a mile. Just listen.
Green, this whole Mustang is green, actually.
Wow, fifth gear, this thing gets up to 260 and it like slows down, but it bounces to hit 270 and 272. Like, this would be a car if you would drag race though. You just creep up to the line real slow. You know what I mean? You just creep up to
bring those cars that they usually bring to like break the land speed record into a pink slip.
No, but
you'd win everyone's car.
You know what you
do,
though?
Maybe win their life too.
You know what you do,
go to their lane.
Like, if you bring one of these cars though, you just creep up to that starting line. You know what I mean? They'll tell you, you want to get your tires hot, so you got to do a burnout. And they actually let you creep forward and you do
Once
the burnout.
you do a burnout, your tires are gonna be nothing but.
But they're racing slicks, so you're just supposed to get them hot so they can get better traction. But then you line up 3, 2, 1. You just jam this thing. Don't even hold on to that steering wheel.
I do like the jet engine cars that they use to.
Just jam
like
this thing though. 215 to 271 in like less than 5 seconds. Easy. 273 is the highest I got. Only if you could tint the glass in these cars though. I think that would be sick. I'm only gonna screw around with this a little longer. Good. Oh, there's warehouse. I love when this thing shifts though, because it's the odometer. Once it shifts, it just jumps up in miles per hour. I wish you could change that to miles per hour, I really do.
Let's see if I'm...
Wow, I think that's like a boss. Hit the wall and I'm still going, baby. Alright, I stopped. Alright, now this is probably one of the most fun cars I've ever had the chance to drive in this game.
Yeah, you can't change it to Imperial.
I know, that sucks though. But that is probably the... Charlie, if you have that mod downloaded, you gotta find that car and beef it up, dude. That car...
What is it?
The Shelby GT350 wide body.
2017?
No, it doesn't have a year. It's just a GT 350 wide body.
What year is it from?
It's like a 2017 Mustang with a Shelby motor in it, pretty much.
Oh.
But it's called the Shelby. You know what I mean? Dude, that thing is a beast, though. Holy crap. you just, like, in real life, that would be a car you just drop it in gear and go. You do not stop, you do not slow down, you drop it and you take off. But I know if you owned one, you'd probably get pulled over a lot. Especially
I
on
was
the
watching this video. It was like, I think it was on like the Late Show with Jay Leno. He owns a McLaren P1, right?
Yeah.
He was telling the story about how he went to this car show, right? And there's this guy. He wanted him to take for a ride. So he goes, "All right, we gun it through this tunnel, right?" And he's sitting there. He gets pulled over, and then here it turns out the passenger that was in the car with him was also.
So you're saying the passenger was a cop?
Yeah, and let him gun it.
That's messed up.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, but wait, did he get pulled over for it or anything? Did he get
Oh no, he didn't get charged for anything too.
Oh, nice. Never mind then, that's good. Honestly, these things are nothing for trunk space. They have decent trunk space, but it's all about what's under that hood. That's the main reason everybody loves these cars. It's all about what's under the hood, man. But I'm Dougie Boy, guys. I'm gonna sign out. See ya.